Hello guys, today we're going to be talking about why this girl left Pure Gym. I mean, personally, I absolutely hate Pure Gym just because the one that I went to, and it seems to be a lot of them so far, are just the layouts are terrible, they're small, uh, really like there was a lot of like ego lifters there when I went there, which doesn't really cover all of them, but you get the idea. But yeah, today we're going to be talking about this girl's experiences because they seem like crazy. Obviously, the main one is not why she left, but otherwise that from popularity, which is a struggle in most like commercial gyms. They get really popular, which I hate, but you just have to deal with it. So we'll get right into the clip now.
Hey guys, I just saw a video of a woman explaining why she hates Pure Gym now and why she'll never go back. And I wanted to join in.
I don't know exactly where like she's based, what country. I'm gonna take a guess and say it's probably the UK or England. Um, but I think one of the complaints I even want to put out is literally every commercial gym, like Gym Group. You've got Pure Gym. David Lloyd's is alright. They're all really small. If you see the gyms in like America, they're absolutely massive. Some of them are really nice. They got all the nice custom equipment. Here, it just seems to be really like you've got like really shit brands like Matrix. We had our gym renew with Matrix gear, and it is so much worse than some of the old gear. And I think they should have just kept it that way. But it seems to be that a lot of these gyms now are just taking like a lot of branded equipment instead of just making custom, like as I said, American gyms do, which I think takes away the the difference between going to a Pure Gym, the Gym Group, David Lloyd's, etc., which is a little sad to see, but it happens. But that's one of the things that I have to say about them. Also, as I said, not big enough. So many people in the gym. There was points where there's over my gym's big, but it's not big enough to hold around 200 people. You have people waiting ages. I had to wait like 10 minutes just to get onto a bench. That doesn't seem like too much, but if you pile that up on different machines and exercises, I had to wait half an hour for a cable machine. That's crazy. There used to be loads, and there was about 5 of them because I'm guessing they wanted to cut back on costs. And then they, could charge more, because they did the upgrades and help them pay back. But when they're taking away a lot of stuff, it doesn't really seem like an upgrade. But I'll let them get back to it.
But I'm going to tell you the reasons why I hate Pure Gym also. So Pure Gym was my home gym from the very start of my lifting journey. It was so welcoming. I didn't have anxiety at all, even when I was first starting out. Mainly because the community was so welcoming. I didn't feel uncomfortable at all. The staff members were really, really nice, all that jazz. And also, it was never really that busy. I mean, I did go 8 till 10 p.m. most of the days, but it was never really that busy at any other time.
This is something I will defend just because, obviously, with my experience in the gym, the people that do work there are really nice. I've never actually had a problem with any of the staff, so that's good. And when I started, I was around 16, which means I was just about allowed to go into the gym. So 2 years ago, obviously I started, it was really quiet as well. This is it's nowhere near the case today. It's literally like probably like 3 times as popular, triple the amount of people. It is so bad in there now. But maybe I might have to look into a more private gym at some point. But we'll have a look because it's not the cheapest in the world. But yeah, I definitely wouldn't complain like 2 years ago, because the gym as a whole was not as popular. But I think with the recent come up of like gym on like like TikTok, Instagram, I started seeing it when I just turned 16, so definitely got more popular. The situation that she's about to talk about is actually pretty crazy, so we'll just let you watch this now. I'll talk in between it, but obviously I'll let you watch most of the clip.
First time I started to feel uncomfortable in Pure Gym was when this guy used to be looking at me from across the gym, literally at the opposite end of the gym, for like weeks on end. And then eventually one day he followed me out of the gym and asked if I had a boyfriend and asked for my Instagram. It's not really weird at this stage, but I'm just a bit like, I just want to get out of here. So I tell him I don't have Instagram and I have a boyfriend, and then I start walking towards my car and he is just following me. He is right behind me. Then I go to my car and he is there, and now he knows what car I drive, and his car is parked a few spaces next to mine, and he sits in my car, not my car, he sits in his car and waits for me to leave the car park, and I end up sitting there for like 20 solid minutes waiting for this guy to leave, because I'm not letting him like follow me.
If you think about the situation, it's actually really scary, because like obviously she's just been followed to her car after, and as she said, he was being like really persistent with asking about like boyfriend, Instagram. But the one thing that I was actually concerned about is the fact that he stayed there for 20 minutes waiting for her to leave. That is crazy, because the coincidence of someone waiting there for as long as you do, as soon as you get out of the gym you want to go home. Simple as, you probably will not spend longer than 2 to 5 minutes in that car park, especially just sat in your car, because like, what are you doing? So obviously it's a bit of a scary situation, literally being followed home. Obviously, this has nothing to do. This can happen in any gym, just not Pure Gym. I mean, it might be more likely just because it's Pure Gym, shit gym. But carrying on, if I was in her situation, that would be pretty scary. I mean, I wouldn't even know what to do. So let's carry on.
Friends about it, and I told the staff members, and they were all really supportive about it. It turns out he'd been harassing other girls around the gym as well, and then he ended up getting blacklisted. The staff members said to me, the next time he comes in, you can tell me who he is and we'll get him kicked right out. So they went over to him and said, look, you've been harassing girls, so I'm going to ask you to leave. And he went, so?
This guy is actually unhinged, so he gets confronted about it, obviously, and just says so. Actual menace behaviour. I mean, I don't know how you can be so chill about getting caught out like this, but beats me. So obviously he does get kicked out, and as they said, he's been doing it to multiple people, so that's already not a good record to have with the gym. And I'm surprised he didn't get kicked out earlier, just because, if he's done it to multiple women, come on. They should have been a little quicker on this, but maybe they didn't report him, or it was just seen. So we'll leave it there with that. But yeah, I'm just surprised on his reaction being so. That's a pretty interesting response, just to instantly, you don't even deny it. That would have been the best way of doing it, because then you can actually ask for proof, and he may have still even stayed in that gym, but he just straight up said so I think he already sealed his fate at that point.
So lovely and supportive and kind all the time, but since then I've just felt kind of uncomfortable, and gradually the gym has got very, very busy. Even at times I usually go 8 till 10 and it was always quiet and there was just a little group of people that we'd all chat to, it's just got absolutely heaving any time of the day. I've tried early mornings, heaving. I've tried lunchtimes, heaving. I've tried 2 o'clock, heaving. Don't even get me started on 5 p.m. 5 p.m. onwards, absolutely ridiculous. It'd only start to die down at about 9:30, and that was just too late for me to be taking pre and going to the gym. So, yeah, that is the reason I will not be going to Pure Gym again. Sadly, because it does have a special place in my heart because I started my lifting journey there, but it's just not the same anymore, and it's so sad.
Now this is just coming full circle back to the other points in the video. Obviously, she said it was getting busy, from 5 onwards, and that's the exact same at every other gym. That's just a normal public gym. It's not good enough, no. As I said, in America, some of the gyms are absolutely massive, and they literally have like no people in them. They're really nice equipment. Here, the equipment is nice, but facilities aren't as big, and they're also more expensive. I mean, like, I'll bring Planet Fitness, even though Planet Fitness is a horrible gym. It's $10 a month, which is probably like £9 here, maybe 8 something. Obviously, like, the cheapest gym membership was probably my one, the Gym Group, sitting around £19 when I started, and went up to around £22 in about 2.5 years. So not terrible, but that's the cheap end of gyms here, and they're not even as good. So it's crazy. But yeah, I definitely wouldn't recommend Pure Gym, because I've been to a few gyms and I definitely would not rate Pure Gym nearly as high as any other gym. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I actually was able to get this video above like 8 minutes, so that's good, and I didn't have to waffle. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see if I can get a possible second one out this week, and we're now both posting main channels, so I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe, because we need to hit okay, but I'll see you in a bit. Goodbye.